He's like the guy that, you know, people love to love and people love to hate. And the people that hate him because they want to be him or want to be like him. And if anybody takes time to get to know Grant Holloway will find something very special about him.
I think the most important part of becoming a good hurdler, more than anything, is technique. It's a combination of everything, including speed and power, but ultimately, I think in my case, technique is 100% the most important thing. The more I continue to...
What's up guys, Stevie is here, hope you're all doing good. In this video we're gonna talk about Orlando Ortega. It's a very nice and very talented hurdle sprinter from Spain. And then we're gonna compare him with Grant Holloway, one of the best athletes at the moment. He's from the United States and the current world champion in the 110 meter hurdles event. Alright, let's hop into the race just for the orientation. So Orlando Ortega is on lane 4, and Grant Holloway is on lane 3. Let's go.
Holloway, and he's away. Ortega and Ozzy have got a lot of work to do to get back on terms with him. Holloway can maintain this. He's going to win this one comfortably. Coming back at it now is Ortega. And Ortega gets there, I think, or does he? 13:24. Boy, oh.
Yeah, this is just an amazing race from Orlando and Grant Holloway. I think the time was a 13:21. So extremely nice, fast race. Let's jump into the technical aspects. Let's jump first into the start. You have probably seen that Grant Holloway was flying in the start, so he must have hit a very nice start. And as you can see here already in the slow-mo, he is ahead. He is ahead of everybody on the first hurdle. Look, when he is already coming down with his lead leg to the ground and the other guys are all still in the air. So amazing start of Grant Holloway. How is he doing that? Let's watch it again and check out Grant Holloway's start. Let's do it again, it's very fast. We can watch it a couple of times. Okay, so what I can see is that he is staying pretty low with his upper body, and it's like a sprint start. He's doing 7 steps to the first hurdle, so that means he needs to develop momentum very quickly. He needs to have a very strong start and a very strong first 3 steps. He's doing that here with leaning his upper body forward, staying low. Yeah, just try to accelerate as hard as he can, and then he's just without any mercy in the first hurdle. Like, he is just attacking this first hurdle. Look how his upper body is going low, is leaning on the lead leg. It's really nice. The first hurdle of Grant Holloway in this race is ridiculously good. Let's see what Orlando Ortega is doing next to him. His start is also pretty good in the beginning, but here you see already the first difference. Compare the body position of Ortega with Grant Holloway's body position. They are different. Ortega is more straight, more upright. He is attacking the hurdle with, I wouldn't say more control, but less aggressive than Grant Holloway does it. Also, when you see his steps are more coming from the top to the ground. So he's more like sticking into the ground, while Grant Holloway is leaning more forward and has like more a sprint-like start. However, Ortega is also going aggressively into the first hurdle, leaning forward, and yeah, his upper body is leaning on the lead leg. Holloway is known for very aggressive and fast steps. So let's maybe check out the distance, like how he is doing between the distance of the first hurdle to the 4th hurdle. So what I have seen immediately is that he, especially like in this video setting, do you see how his upper body, he's leaning forward with his upper body. That gives him the opportunity to just go forward. Like, he's so aggressive with the steps, and he is developing so much energy forward because he's leaning forward in between the hurdles. There are videos of him where you see that his head is almost not moving at all throughout the whole race. That means that he is staying extremely stable and he's not moving so much, which gives him an awesome control of the race and a nice control of his steps. And you see here how focused he is, his head is not moving. Yeah, really nice. Let's compare it to Ortega. I'm gonna let it run through again, and then you guys can check out this lane.
Holloway, and he's away. Ortega and the posse have got a lot of work to do to get back.
Yeah, what I see is that Ortega has much more movement in his head. So his upper, like, I don't say it's that important, like if your head is straight or like doesn't move much, but just to compare the two athletes, Ortega has more movement in his upper body throughout the whole race. Usually my experiences are the less movement you bring inside of your movements, the better. And in this case, Grant Holloway doesn't move much and he's just flying into the starts. However, Ortega is catching him at the end, so there must be something really, really nice of Ortega at the end. And it is actually Ortega's strength within the last meters. So the last 20 meters, Ortega has just an incredible amount of strength and speed, endurance. He's just like holding his speed, his momentum, and is catching up to Grant Holloway at the end. Also, what you can see here, if you have a look on Grant Holloway's technique, his technique is not as clean anymore at the end. He is moving more with his arms, his upper body is moving more, so you see he's fighting throughout the last meters. And yeah, he probably felt tired after the 7th hurdle and couldn't hold it anymore. But here, have a look on that. Yeah, that's a typical feeling of tiredness. I also feel that in my 110 meter hurdles races. Yeah, Ortega does a very nice job like attacking the hurdle, going into every hurdle. If you see like the hurdle's technique in this hurdle, it's very nice. And yeah, that gave him the ability to catch him at the end. Alright. Let's jump into something else, something very interesting. I have a hurdle here and it is Grant Holloway who is passing the hurdle, and we're gonna analyze how he's doing that from this perspective. So he's going aggressively into the hurdle. So you see his upper body going into the hurdle. It's like forward, it's like his upper body is not like leaned in this direction. It's leaned more forward, and that creates the momentum to go into the hurdle. And yeah, what happens right here is that his trail leg is coming quickly to the ground. Bringing your trail leg quickly to the ground gives you the opportunity, or gives the trail leg the opportunity to come forward and just continue running. So his lead leg is coming down, and there you see his trail leg is coming through. His arms having not much movement. What is the lead arm doing? The lead arm is this arm. The lead arm is coming forward and is snapping down. And as you see, when the lead arm is snapping down, the lead leg is following. And it's also coming down more quickly to the ground. And as I said already, bringing down the lead leg, having contact back to the ground, gives the trail leg the opportunity to just come through and you continue running. Thank you very much for watching the video. As always, a pleasure to do it and to show you guys what I think about that stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna link you guys a video about Grant Holloway I made like 1 month ago or something. Check that out here. Yeah, subscribe to the channel if you want to have more content like that, and we're gonna see us in the next video.
Holloway, and he's away. Ortega and the posse have got a lot of work to do to get back on terms with him. Holloway can maintain this. He's going to win this one comfortably. Coming back at it now is Ortega, and Ortega gets there, I think, or does he? 13-24. Boy, oh.